Hi everyone, Craig here from Hypnotic Coaching. Today's video is all about words and the power of words. Now, a lot of times we say things that we think are helping to people, but we're actually hurting them. Right? That's the power of the words. The words that we say can have so much meaning. So let's look at an example. If somebody comes to you with a problem that they're feeling that's overwhelming them, that's something that's really big for them, and you say something like, oh, no, don't be stupid, it's nothing, don't worry about it. Okay, your intent was to make it so small, so insignificant, minimize it so that it's an easy problem to get over. That's a great intention. Unfortunately, what you've done is you've called them stupid. Now, that's what you've done. You've called them stupid. You've said, don't be stupid. And that's what they hear. This is the power of words. So just because your intent is good doesn't necessarily mean your message is good. You need to listen to the person, and then you need to think how you could say something appropriately, how to say something positively that's going to help them with whatever the situation is, even in just general conversation. I was at a barbecue around Christmas time last year, and there was a friend of ours came along that we haven't seen for quite a while. And the person that was hosting the barbecue, they have a teenage daughter, and she was going through a bit of an image sort of crisis in her head. I'm doing a bit of work with her on that. And this friend that we hadn't seen for a while walked in and went, "Oh my God, you've become such a big girl." Now, she was being nice. She was just saying, "Oh, you've grown up." But what this young girl heard, and luckily because I can read body language, I saw a flash of disgust in her micro expression. She felt really bad about hearing that, because in her mind, big meant overweight, which she's not in any way whatsoever, but that's what she's thinking. Now, that's not the intent behind the message, but the power of words, the way that people understand words. So it's really, really important to try to make your statements, make your words as positive as possible. And the way to do that is to listen and think before you speak. And the other thing you need to do when you're having a conversation with people, another thing that builds great relationships, is speak to the person the way that they speak. Talk to them in their language. And what I mean by that is, if someone uses a lot of contractions like can't, won't, didn't, use contractions to them, with them. If they talk quickly, if someone's talking like this all the time and they need to get their voices out all the time, you need to talk back to them in the same speed, because that's the way they communicate. Likewise, if somebody likes to take their time and talk in a slower manner, then you need to slow your language down so that they can understand you at the pace that they want to understand you. Volume is another thing. If someone talks quite loud, talk loudly to them. But if someone's a quiet talker, you need to drop your volume down too. Because people will feel comfortable and will be able to relate better, have better relationships with people who talk like them. So listen to the person that you're talking to and then talk back to them in the same way. If you use their language patterns, if you use words that are positive and words that they use, they're going to relate to you better, they're going to feel more comfortable, they're going to like you. And that's what it's all about. Building better relationships through communication. So until we catch up next time, take care.